So what's the truth about couchsurfing? Is it really safe? I'm gonna take you through some things where you have to look out for when you start couchsurfing. So you're traveling to another country. Where are you gonna go? Are you gonna stay in a hostel or a hotel? Or do you want to really dive into the culture and stay at someone's couch? I prefer the last one because you meet people who are living there and are local, so they know all the best spots. I met many new people through couchsurfing. First I hosted some people who wanted to couchsurf, and afterwards I became this couchsurfer myself. I started using this couchsurfing app. It's a great way to find a host where you can couchsurf. While using this app, I never had a bad experience couchsurfing because I always read through the profile of my hosts. So, do they have good references? Do they have nice reviews? Do they have a few pictures of previous experiences? And the most important thing about their profile, are their interests aligned with yours? And if you want to be really sure, you can see what they do on social media. So are they recently updated? The first time I always recommend to stay with a man if you are a man, and if you are a woman, stay with a woman. So you can really feel if this works for you. This host said yes, now you have to meet up. But where are you gonna meet up? I always chose to go to a tourist area and meet up there with them in a public space. So you can check if they are trustworthy, if they have good vibes, and afterwards you can start couchsurfing. Before you meet up with your host, you can always send a screenshot to your friend or family member of the person which is gonna host you, so they know where you are. Whenever the communication between you and the host is getting very bad, then it's better to skip this host, because you always need to remember there are more hosts and more options to stay in the place you want to stay. Couchsurfing is not only a way to get free accommodation, but also a way to experience the culture and hang out with a local. Be genuinely interested in your host. I always brought something for my host. So there can be a little bit of food, but it also can be a little gift from your own country. Before you start couchsurfing, one of the best ways to get into couchsurfing is to host a couchsurfer yourself. Because if you host a couchsurfer yourself, you can share your experience, and they can also share experiences of other hosts with you. So you exactly know what you are up to. Make sure you get all those things right. So research your host, live like a local for 2 days, and don't let yourself scare off with this one-off horror story. Couchsurfing is one of the greatest things I did, and I recommend it to everyone. So if you have any tips for your fellow couchsurfers, please leave them in the comments below. And if you have done couchsurfing, please let me also know, because I really want to know what your experience was like.